Hi ladies and gentlemen, and I'm hoping you're having the best day imaginable because we are about to jump into part 2 of Xiao's questline. Also, it's probably going to correlate with the festival. I keep saying festival a lot, that's Destiny. I think it's going to correlate with the Lantern Rite. In fact, the reason why I'm trying to do this sooner rather than later is because the Lantern Rite you have to do this quest before you can do other stuff within the Lantern Rite, so best get to it. I do hope it's not as long as the first part of the quest. First part of the quest was like a normal Xiao mission, which was like an hour a piece. I'm hoping this one a little less so, because it's turning into, I mean, it's good, but just for editing me, it's a nightmare. So yeah, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, also I got to adventure rank 4 with Xiao, so now I get the pensive, which is cool. We get serious Xiao, we get default Xiao, which just looks identical to serious except with slightly slanted eyes. Pensive has his eyes closed. Trust, guys, trust. Anyways, next, we can go to Lantern Rite, and we can't actually activate certain things in the Theater Mechanica until we actually get done this quest. So if we go here, it says you need to get done Guests Flock from Afar, as well as some other ones. We're doing it. Go to quest. Let's do this. This is part 2 of Xiao's quest. Oh no, this is part 2 of the Lantern Rite. Okay, so this isn't Xiao's quest, this is just a part of the Lantern Rite. Well, even still, I did do a little bit of this with you guys. I kind of skipped by some of it because we were kind of like biting for time in that video, but essentially we just ran around the city at night, and it kind of told us things that were pretty obvious, like, hey, Lantern Rite's about, coming together, giving honor to these pseudo-gods, and all that kind of stuff. So, let's wrap this up. Let's get it done, okay? Hello, this person who runs the whole business.
Again, Wangya. How's the Mingxiao Lantern construction coming along?
Oh, she voiced?
Good to see you too. The Mingxiao Lantern is coming along smoothly, thank you. We're almost done collecting the required Plostrite. The project should be completed in a few days. You'll have to come by when it's done.
Plostrites?
Plostrite is the main component of any Mingxiao Lantern. Most of the donations we get from the city folk are either Mora or Plostrite. A lot of them carve their heart's desires onto the Plostrite they donate, as a prayer for good fortune and other blessings.
Paimon wants some good fortune too. Let's find some Plostrite and make a wish.
Since you seem so eager to donate, how about you keep your eyes open for less common varieties of Plostrite? Those are the ones we lack the most at the moment. One is called Azurite. It is occasionally found in the northern part of Mount Tianheng. When Azurite gets caught in the roots of ordinary vegetation, it sometimes produces bloaty floaties, which have floating seeds. The other one is called Vermilionite, which is extremely dangerous as far as most people are concerned. In Guili Plains, old ruin hunters who have lost the power of flight use Vermilionite to keep themselves airborne.
What makes them so special?
Well, they're just more stylish, I suppose. Actually, they're just blue and red varieties of Plostrite. Gemstone merchants only gave them fancy names to try and impress their customers. The difference in their features compared to regular Plostrite might be minuscule, but the difference in price is astonishing.
So you're lying to me. This whole thing feels a bit sus. A bit, because we're getting nothing in return. Like we're like, it'd be cool to make a wish, right? And she's like, ooh, so you want to like donate these to us and like that we can sell them. Maybe I'm just cynical, but probably, but it just seems a little rough.
No, never mind that. Just bring some Azurite and Vermilionite back to me. I'm counting on you.
Eat shit. Fuck. Oh man, I wish our character was like, hey, how about you rot in hell, you wretch? Enjoy your fucking stupid lanterns, and I'll go make my own big lantern and I'll also gain the profits. You fucking. I wouldn't survive long, that's the word. Or maybe I would survive longer. Who knows? Let us go grab this rock-like thing. I do need to do a lot of busy work that I keep putting off, man. Like I keep needing to level up my weapon to level 90. And I'm just an asshole about it. I'm just waiting. I'm like, well, maybe not yet. Stupid. I should do it. But yeah, I need to kill like ruin guards, a ton of them, in order to get their special core. In order to like, you need like 24 of them, and it's like so much, so many. Guess what, dudes? Fuck you, worshipping at this flower. How about this? Also, my Xiao is popping off, by the way, in a big way. Also, this probably will get you. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what the order of importance is when I'm going to give these videos to you guys, because I got a lot of videos that are like kind of older for 1.3 that I need to get uploaded, but yeah. And this one, like, it seems like it's just the quest line coming undone, which is lovely, but just not the same thing. Oh, also this. Oh, do I need I probably do need a venti. Venti, which venti, by the way, was not as necessary as I thought. Just because, well, actually, you would have been if I would have gotten a lot more critical rate and crit damage and less recharge. Because I got a lot of recharge on my passive stats. Yeah. Ooh, we got a special ore. Is it better for me to teleport there? Yes, by a great deal. Whew. Yeah, because I had so much recharge on my passive weapons as well as the weapon that I'm actually using isn't crit rate based or anything like that. It's just, actually, yeah, I probably got really lucky on my artifacts and their crit rate and stuff like that. It's the only negative is just that I'm using an energy recharge weapon rather than yeah. So if I would have switched them and had like a crit rate weapon, then yeah, I would need venti to like keep my person topped off. Also, this is great. Hey bub, I'm gonna do one of these.
Stabilize.
This
is order.
This just because I'm worried about my health. Look at that damage. Fadoosh. Dead. Absolutely massive. Massive. Done. Hey lady who's trying to con me out of money. Here's your trash. God. I'm not sure if I'm understanding it though. It seems like she is like, hey, could you, I don't know. I heard a character want to make a wish and not like hey, but maybe it's like this is a material that's like I don't know. I have no idea. It sounds like she wants us to donate, and we never brought that up. So
We're back with a fresh supply of azurite and vermilionite.
I knew I could count on you. Let me see. Yep, without a doubt, these are azurite and vermilionite. But don't you want to make your wishes? You brought back just enough materials for both of you. Come on, get carving.
Okay, well, at least there's less of that. But why did she say donate? I guess it's because they sell it.
Paimon prays for a bottomless stomach to eat more delicacies with. And you? Let Paimon see. Huh?
That's my...
Well, that doesn't sound like something you'd wish for.
That's my sister's deepest desire. I really hope her wish will come true. What the fuck was my sister's wish? What? That's my sister's deepest desire.
So you made a wish for her instead. Don't you worry. Paimon will help you find her, and we'll spend the next lantern right together.
That's cool. Kind of shows you how important, like, again, because you're like, I just want to find my sister, but it's like, no, clearly with all these kind of story beats, she's immensely important to him.
Then we'll release a gazillion shell lanterns to make up for all those wishes you've never had a chance to make.
We're gonna need to do a lot of wishes because I think she's like 100 years old or something at this point.
If you're done with your carvings, you can hand over your azurite and vermilionite to me.
Miss Wong, yeah?
Well, hello, Chang Chang. What's up, little missy? Can't find your granddad?
Granddad said he's busy and I should go play on my own. I want to make a shell lantern, but I don't know how. Miss Wongya, could you help me make a shell lantern?
Sure thing.
Thank you, Miss Wongya. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
So you know how to make a shell lantern too?
I certainly do. That's how I made my first Mora, helping visitors make shell lanterns by the docks. Ah, good times. Could I bother you to go to the construction site at the dock and gather some building materials?
Happy to help.
Great, thanks.
I appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't thought it was done. I thought it was done. I'm tired. Oh, not like this. Should I just teleport? Again, I always do this. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. I'm like, listen, man, if I can cut down the time a little bit me and editing has to suffer.
Look over
Also,
there.
look at all this stuff.
That guy's acting very suspicious. Don't you think?
This is gonna be one of those things where Xiao's gonna have to lay down the law. Hey, you treasure hoarder piece of shit.
What you doing?
What do you mean? You're the one.
What you staring at me like that for? Get gone. What? Huh? All right. If you all won't get gone, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Wow. Paimon thought he might be a shady character. Then he opened his mouth and now Paimon's sure of it.
Yeah.
He must have been up to something when he was crouching down on the ground, because as soon as he saw us approaching, he stood up and acted all innocent. Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
What could he be up to? Let's investigate.
Flammable?
All highly flammable materials! On the last day of the Lantern Rite, huge crowds come out to watch the Mingxiao Lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies, let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wanya about the situation when we get back.
Paimon, you're taking this very seriously. Why?
Because everyone in Liyue has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period.
What's the real reason?
Oh, fine. There's so many delicacies in Liyue Harbor. Matsutake meat rolls, Mora meat.
Cool, let's just beat him up. Let's just take Xiao and just run him right through. Take the spear, bet straight through him. And then even if it's not okay, we're like, you know what? Our heart was in the right place. Oh, I'll just destroy you. Guess what? Magic. Alright. Weird day, guys. Feeling weird today. We're doing this. We're doing these things.
Did you get the materials?
Sure did.
Yes, these will do. Let me make a shell lantern for Ching Ching.
No, there's more. Also, that woman is incredibly pale. Holy moly.
We saw a shady character skulking around the highly flammable materials at the construction site.
I see. Okay, please inform the Ministry of Civil Affairs about what you saw. I'll talk to Jingming.
Is something bad gonna happen at the lantern, right?
Not to a darling little angel like you, Chang Chang. Come on now, good girl. Head back to your granddad and don't get distracted along the way. We don't want to make him worry.
There's a lot of words she just said real fast. As a person who speaks really quickly, well done. Honestly, jeez. Alright. We're gonna go talk to the people and be like, hey, so if you want anyone dead, okay, I'm your guy. I'm looking for my sister, but fuck all that. We're just a deranged lunatic. We have an incident report.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingxiao lantern supplies. We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs.
Goodness. This is a serious matter indeed.
Exactly what Paimon thought. Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the
All right,
city.
well, Paimon needs to shut the fuck up. She's just gonna make this thing look like it's a joke.
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the Lantern Rite safe.
This is serious. Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
Yeah.
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
I'll go to Guili and tell him, yeah.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the Lantern Rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
Our pleasure. We're experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time.
Well, let's go talk to the one guy and be like, hey, people be fucking trying to fuck up the whole festival. Alright, not okay. No, is it this one or this one? Let's go to this one. Hi. I got this freaking... I got like a bubble in my chest. I'm just like, come on.
It's a hilly churro blockade. There's so many of them. Why did they gather together like this? We
They
can't
really
let
wanna
them get away
die.
with being a menace to the people here. Let's show them what we got.
Yep, all that. Drop a hammer, fudoosh, and this. Better give me my dash, because that's where all my damage is. Ah, I blocked it. You fucking did. 4,000 damage, not bad. Also, we get them part.
Who are you?
The guy sent me.
Oh, thank you, and thank goodness. I don't know how long it would have taken for the others to get here. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second.
yeah.
We're not done here.
Oh, is there something else?
And we can just randomly be like, fuck it, let's go do this. There's a suspicious character down at the harbor.
Another one? It's interminable. Right. Well, when I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
I feel like you guys are not.
Get the feeling.
That the Ministry of Civil Affairs isn't up to the task? That's putting it lightly.
Paimon thinks so too. The locals must take all their tasty treats for granted by now. But for a poor traveler, all alone out in the wilderness, often forced to survive on nothing but the most mysterious of mushrooms. For you, the Lantern Rite is the most important of all festivals. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently.
I will say, I love Paimon being weird as Paimon, but I will say I do think they should like give Paimon some other shtick, because now it's becoming stupid. Like it's becoming, she's like, food! Guess what? It's food? It's food, right? Yep. Food! Yeah, food. Okay, yeah, alright. I got it. Thank you. I'm done. I'm over it. Why not there be just the part where Paimon just hates someone for some reason?
Knew it.
Should we chase him? Should we chase after him? Again, why even give me a choice? What the fuck? Should we chase after him?
Wait, there's another person.
It's Xiao. Doing Xiao things.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Xiao? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate. When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler. When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively.
I did nothing. I did nothing. What are you talking about?
I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
What's this?
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Paimon, do you recognize it?
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength. Because if I become involved, there is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this Lantern Rite.
I'll be honest, I like Xiao's questline a lot more. This one, he's just coming across like hella edgy. Like, come on, man. Let's gear down, alright? Gear down a little bit. Actually, it's quite the festival color in this part of the world.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
It looks like a bird like cupping a star. Kaya! We here! What's good?
Well, well. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Kaya! We went to the Lantern Rite in Liyue.
Ah, well. How was it? Fun?
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
Hey, there's first mention of the new event. So we're gonna be getting this Lantern Rite, and the next event's going to be a Mondstadt event, and then hopefully, hopefully the next event or the next in Azuma, the next world will be in 1.5, would it be? Yeah, because this is 1.34. No, 5. Yeah, 5 would be the maybe it, or that's as soon as I think it could be here. Get to the point, Paimon.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
Lantern supplies. Stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
You're amazing at everything, and we trust you. Sure.
Oh, that about sums it up.
I'm flattered. But don't you think you might be overestimating me?
No.
There it is! At last! Kaya displays the knightly virtue of modesty, perfectly articulated and masterfully delivered.
My goodness. Your stay in Liyue seems to have sharpened your wit and broadened your vocabulary. Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders. If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
Oh, is that like a password? Wine begets wisdom? I guess that makes sense, like for treasure hoarders. But that's an interesting logo. So the treasure hoarders are like a crow, a black crow cradling a star, or what seems to be like a gem, an emerald or something. Neat! Cool. I guess makes sense. A lot of them wear like dark colors and have masks, and you know the crow, ooh, small and fragile yet badass and intelligent. I don't know. I guess that's not really small. As far as birds go, it's fucking huge. But anyways, I don't know. Raven is what I'm thinking of. Crows, I think, are pretty like medium size. And hi.
Huh?
Hello.
Hey! You're the guy, right? Kaya's informant?
Informant? Not me.
But
Password.
this is the place we agreed upon, and you're the only other one here, so...
Place we agreed upon? I know nothing.
Stop being so annoying.
Wine begets wisdom. Something about wine.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
How was any of that even slightly necessary?
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, honestly, if there could be a person trying to, like, get him, but...
What do you want to know about?
Here's the situation.
I do not think this is the work of the treasure hoarders. The reason the treasure hoarders are able to sustain a giant cross-border operation is because they abide by one fundamental principle. Caution. Softly, softly, catchy monkey is the name of the game for them. By contrast, the idea of taking huge risks to try and make a fortune is utter folly in their eyes. Liyue has the Adepti looking after it, doesn't it? And they're especially active during the Lantern Rite. There's just no way that they, slip of the tongue, when you've been undercover as long as I have. Where was I just... oh, yes. There's no way that they, the treasure hoarders, would dare make a move during the Lantern Rite. Also, the treasure hoarders organization in Liyue recently received an anonymous letter.
Why would someone send them an anonymous letter? Trying to frame them, perhaps?
Nobody knows. But what I can tell you is which branch of the treasure hoarders has the letter in their possession. There. I've marked their location on the map for you.
Paimon, your back must be wrecked. Just fucking wrecked. She always does this. Just completely curves her back, and when she's like upset. When someone's upset, they typically don't push their chin forward and chest forward like, ugh. Also, honestly, I'm debating in my back of my head right now whether we should do this, because I feel like the best thing we ever did when it comes to like covering quests and such was the time when we first met Fischl and we actually got to understand her, where I filmed just like a part of it just to give you guys an understanding, which I already kind of did. Like, a lot of this is just Lantern Rite. And again, if I don't look very interested in the quest, it's not the case. It's just that I'm kind of trying to think of what to say, what to do next, you know, and it's kind of like, oh, but there's story, so I don't want to step on the story's toes, and I also want to goof around and have fun with you guys, but the story keeps getting in the way almost. So I don't know. I think I might just cover the beginning part of all of these quests and then stop, because I don't think it's necessary for me to make a part on every single video. Like, I don't have such amazing things to say. I could go goof around, and I could try to work around the story, which is what I've been trying to do, but I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think I feel we should just give ourselves a little bit of a out in this regard. Also, you're gonna get so hurt. I forgot we're not playing our boy. Shit. I was about to say the treasure hunters are over here. Hello, my people, or just people, honestly.
Sorry, pal, wrong way. Wherever you think you're going, it's that way.
I'll kill you. That's always my sentence.
Isn't that the way to Rite Harbor?
I suggest you go to the Wangshu Inn. Fair prices, great customer service, and a wonderful view.
Why are you talking like, I'm gonna bite something in half? It's like, I'll kill you. Chill out. Show us the anonymous letter.
How do you know about the letter?
One of Liyue's Adepti told us about it.
Did they now? I somehow doubt that.
You should not doubt it. It was I who sent them to investigate.
Ooh.
Any further questioning you may direct to me.
Did you just appear out of thin air?
That's an Adeptus for you.
You're the vigilant Yaksha!
Hey, watch your tone of voice. Or do you seriously want to pick a fight with an Adeptus?
Okay, it's not that we don't believe you're an Adeptus. It's just... everyone needs to look at the bigger picture here.
As you well know, we treasure hoarders are no serious threat to anyone. We're petty criminals, that's all.
So, if you are truly an Adeptus, please show us some mercy, would you?
Of course. If it turns out you're not a real Adeptus.
Then please, don't blame our weapons for treating everyone equally.
Oh, you guys are dumb. You guys are real stupid. And guess what?
Think you can get
he's
away?
not. Venti's not an Adeptus. He's a god. But sure, I mean, whatever. Your nonsense. Also, Shao will just do that, and you'll be dead. Yep. There it is.
Please, my heroic friend and Adeptus buddy, have mercy.
Please hit him. Just keep hurting him. Just don't show mercy. What are you talking about? They just tried to hurt us. They're like, ooh, yeah. So I couldn't win. So yeah, like goofs. It's like, no, bitch, you should die.
The letter is drivel anyway. It's not worth an armed conflict. Just take it.
But you've already done the armed
How about
conflict.
that? Paimon knew it all along.
The sender may be plotting something truly diabolical for the Lantern Rite. It seems they want to burn down the entire city.
Great,
Jeez.
everyone's happy. You're good, we're good. However...
These two, they don't look anything like us.
It'll be fine. When we're in disguise, no one will be the wiser.
It still seems like a long shot to me, but with the help of an Adeptus, hopefully everything will turn out fine.
Well, the safety of Liyue is in your hands now. Good luck. Even the treasure hoarders don't want to see the city burned to the ground.
Then it is settled.
Are we gonna dress up?
What is it?
Cosmetics? Is it cosmetics? Next time we meet,
Huh?
let's make it somewhere with a view of the Shao lanterns. Okay.
I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year. When this matter is resolved, come to Wangshu Inn. In previous years, the Mingxiao lantern has been visible even from there.
Hey, nice. Huh? Wait.
He's vanished. Did he go back to Wangshu Inn already? But the time mentioned in the letter, that's today, isn't it? Come on, let's go to the meeting place.
Are we gonna get cosmetics? Sorry, that's why I lit up. I was just like, is our main character gonna dress up?
Wonders what the sender of the letter is planning.
Because if we could look like a different thing, that's because I really hope it's not for the main traveler though. Because the main traveler, it's not that he looks a certain way, although yes, but it's more that it's just his power scaling is a nightmare. Simply put, a nightmare. Which I hope when we get to Inazuma, his like powers are not, you know, just yeah. Also, what am I doing? Let's travel. Actually, oh no, we're about there. We could stop by, kill some people before we get there. Or let's just chill out. Let's just get it done in that way.
All right. You folks from the treasure hoarders, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought I insinuated in my letter there that you should have done like I done and put on a mask and a costume and so forth. But it seems you didn't all get the memo. It's pretty cool though. Gutsy.
Well, guess what? We don't need to go sneaking around everywhere wearing disguises because unlike you, we would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really? I was in the middle of my speech and everything!
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna not wear a mask. You give me the opportunity to wear a mask. This getup is pretty cool though. I mean, like, really.
Wait a second now. You folks ain't no treasure hoarders. What game are you two playing?
Like, I mean, hey, this mask is dope.
You're finished.
I'm finished. What if I do this? Some of this. Pow! Guess what? You're now on your ass, and then you're gonna hit, and then I dashed, and you're dead.
Tell us your diabolical plan now!
What was this with the smoke bomb? If you were just like, oh, I'm still here, by the way. Okay.
Okay, I give up.
Give
We're really
up
just
now,
beating people
or
up.
feel the wrath of my Paimonial... Huh? You're giving up just like that?
I'm just a lowly apprentice thief who really looks up to the treasure hoarders.
An apprentice thief?
Yeah, for a greenhorn like me, especially working on my own and all, the treasure hoarders, man, they're my heroes.
Wait a second.
So I thought I'd try and set up some sort of lucrative opportunity and submit my pledge of loyalty.
Paimon was expecting a serial arsonist to be someone more sinister, evil-looking. But instead, we get you.
Arson? What the heck are you talking about?
Don't pretend. Paimon's seen you loitering around piles of highly flammable materials.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. but I was only checking the place out. My plan ain't got nothing to do with those lantern construction materials. I was gonna wait till nightfall, chop off half the tethers, float it out to sea.
Oh.
Then, all I'd have to do is find some way or another of bringing it down, so I could hide it underwater in the shallows. The perfect crime.
For a perfect crime, it sure has a lot of holes. For example, how exactly were you planning to bring down the prostrate once it was airborne?
I was still in the process of figuring out the details, hence why I hadn't made my move yet.
This guy is an imbecile. Okay, let's teach him a lesson.
The traveler hands stupid thief over to the
Now that the
police.
Millelith have gotten hold of that idiot, let's head back. We can notify the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
And treasure hunt just kind of sold your ass out. Oh, well, we did kick the fuck out of them, so fair enough. They kind of were like, yeah. Because someone gives out when they're getting tortured. It's like, well, not cool, but also, I kind of get it. Frankly, it's a lot. Okay. But yeah, no, this one's fairly lengthy too. But again, I don't think I'll continue with this. I don't know. We've already done this much. Kind of, it's like weird to stop now. But I think for future ones, unless you guys are like, I want more of Grin, just nonsense and listening to stories. I know some of you guys are saying that you actually do enjoy like the longer form things. So you put it on when you're playing Genshin as kind of like a podcast, and that's awesome. But yeah.
Traveler, word spreads fast. We will keep watch over the thief. Thanks for your help.
If only Xiao were here to see the lantern.
Paimon wishes so too. Guess he won't make it this time. Wait, do you remember what the inspiration for the Mingxiao lantern was?
Skyburner sounds right.
So if it's modeled on an Adeptus, maybe Xiao would be interested this time. On the day the Mingxiao lantern is ready, we can meet him at Wangshuin like he suggested, then try to persuade him. Even though he said you can see the Mingxiao lantern from Wangshuin, we should get up close if we want to get that festival atmosphere.
Nice. Are we done? Oh, now part 3 is that, hey? Lame. Let's do some of this. Completed some dailies. Killing it. Do this. Yeah, I think I will cover all of them. It just seems, unless we can do... No, see, it locks 2 days. So yeah, right as the lantern rate's coming to a close, that's... when we're gonna be getting it, baby. Hey, douche. So, but this... Now we have access to the next part, which is, what is it? Wangshu once again. What? Wangshu once again? Oh, there are a bunch of quests here, I guess. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We probably will continue to just fucking do this. Okay. I feel a little nonsense right at the end. Anyways, hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. But yes, we will probably be doing more of this. Probably just because we've done all 2, might as well do the 3rd one. And then I don't know, man, because to me it's like the views aren't really here either. But I appreciate, like, I like the fact that you guys like them. But at a certain point it's like, well, why wouldn't I just make something else that has like a different topic and you guys could still watch it in the background if you want, you know? So I don't know. Also, stop, Xiao. Please. Oh. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your time. Hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. You've been nothing shy of lovely. Thank you for giving me the time of day. And two buttons over there, as well as 2 more buttons. Click it, whichever ones you want. Thank you for your time, and goodbye. Also, for people who like the video, thank you so much. Jesus.